Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the WildBlue Master Turnover. My name is Greg Ruffgarden. I'm a director appointed by Lennar, and with us we have the Icon team. We have our regional management, Zach and Charlie, and we also have with us our community association manager, our assistant general manager, Karen Murphy. There's our intros. We'll go ahead and proceed as we've called to order at 10:09. We do have proof of notice that has been issued out. Obviously, today is a great day. It's turnover. It's very exciting. I know that our residents are excited to take over from the developer. So that's a good thing. So turnover generally involves where the developer has to turn over control of the association to the membership. So with that being said, that's why we're here today. That occurs statutorily at 90%, which we've hit within 90 days of hitting it. So that's why we're having it today on August 30th to comply with statute. With that being said, developer turnover involves a few things. It involves turnover of any assets that the association may have. So assets could be physical, like the guardhouse, the gates, things like that. Any property that the association may have. We are working on the quitclaim deeds that have been platted for the association. The developer has 90 days after turnover occurs to provide that to the community. So that is currently being worked on any parcels that are supposed to be properly deeded to WildBlue Master. So we will be getting those to you hopefully within the next few months. And turnover involves financial assets. So any funds that we have in the checking account, those are the control of that is turned over to the association, which Icon as the management company already has obviously access to those funds and is paying your invoices and different things and collecting any payments that are necessary and putting those into the proper accounts. So it also includes a few more things here. Our records, which Icon is custodian of records, so they pretty much have everything. We've turned over what we have. That includes contracts. Contracts would be with vendors that the association has engaged with. Our vendors, for example, would be the management company, Icon, the landscape company, Sunny Grove, our access control provider, which is Ramco. So our maintenance vendor for the fountain at the monument sign there, that is under a maintenance agreement, that is cleaned and taken care of on a monthly basis. So it includes those type of things. It also includes any financial records. So all of our end of year statements, which we have an association accountant through the management company, which helps us with that. Any audits that we've had done. So every year we do have an audit that is completed. We've turned those over. A turnover audit will be conducted by a reputable firm. Stromer is doing that, I believe, for WildBlue. So they've done over 6,000 audits, so they're pretty well versed in all of that. They'll be looking at everything since inception, from when the development first started to turnover, so to today. And they will provide a report, which we will give to the association accountant, to Icon, and then Icon will send that to the board of directors, and you'll have a chance to review that. If the treasurer or the board has any questions, we always ask those be put in writing, and then we will, and then you can provide those to myself, and I will provide those to the auditor, and then you will receive a response to any questions that you have. Within the turnover audit, that involves a couple things. It will show whether or not there's a due to the developer, where the association needs to cut the developer check, or a due from the developer, and that would be where the association would cut the developer a check if there's been excess funds that have been given through deficit funding. So that will all be outlaid within that report and clearly explained. So we'll wait and see what the results of that will be. Also, we give you the insurance policies. We have Alliant, they're a pretty reputable firm. I'd encourage the new board, once they are elected, to get with Alliant and review the coverages, and then look and see if there's any additional coverages that you may need or that may be recommended for the association. They're pretty competitive, I would say, pretty responsive as an agent. I think we've worked very well with them. They work with many different communities throughout Florida. So Karen has their information, so she'll get you in contact with Gino Littlestone, and I encourage her to set up a meeting with the board member or board rep that for insurance with that. So also within records includes any plats, plans, things of that nature. We also have any organizational minutes, any policies that the association has, our covenant enforcement policy, our other minutes that we've had from previous board meetings. Those are all included in records. So that kind of is a gist on records. Are there any questions that the membership may have? You may feel free to use the chat box. Charlie's manning that. He'll be more than happy to look at that. If you have any questions for myself, please feel free to ask before I go ahead and hand it back to Karen to run the meeting and proceed with the election. And we'll take it from there. Charlie, you see any questions there?
No, no, sir.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and pass it off to Karen. I just want to thank Karen for doing a great job, for the community, and thank Icon for their service to the community, and Roxanne, who's the face of our community, right? One of our faces besides Karen. So just want to thank the on-site team there for all their efforts that they have done. And I want to thank all of you for participating. And I also want to thank Roger Lamont, who was the resident director. It's been a pleasure to work with him and with the different committee groups that have submitted information to myself on the community's behalf. They've made that process, I think, very smooth. And I really do appreciate that. It's been a great group of people to work with at WildBlue. So thank you, everyone, again. I hope you have a wonderful holiday weekend, and I'm going to pass it off to Karen to proceed with the meeting.
Thank you, Greg. Now to the election of directors. I want to thank the community for the tremendous turnout we had for the voting. I want to thank the candidates who volunteered their time and their dedication to this community. And so as follows, by the amount of votes that they received, John Buckholtz will serve 2 years. Sima Baker will also serve 2 years. Roger Lamont, 1-year term. Richard Bennington, 1-year term. And Joanne Leonardi, 1-year term. And again, I want to thank all the candidates who participated in this election. It was an amazing turnout. Almost 50% of the members voted. So thank you for that. There will be a board orientation on September 9th in the card room for our board members at 11 a.m., immediately followed by your organizational meeting, also to be held in the card room at noon. Again, thank you all, and have a wonderful day and enjoy your weekend.
Thanks, Karen. With there no further business at this time, we will adjourn the meeting. Again, we appreciate everybody for your participation in the process. And on behalf of Icon and Troon, we really look forward to working with you and moving the community forward. Hope everybody has a great Labor Day weekend, and we will talk soon. Have a great day, everyone.